Yo, what's going on? It's yours truly, Mufasa Fashaw, with another episode of Alphacology, man. Hope y'all been doing good, man. I've been trying to bring some more heat. I'm gonna get, summertime, I heat up, I start getting more, guys, I start banging out them podcasts left and right. So we'll get into that, man. But I just want to let you guys know, thanks for supporting me, listening, and all that good stuff, man. So today, man, we gonna talk about this shit, man. This whole energy, man. That's what I call it. It's just whole energy. It's just being a hoe, bitch, shit. And you cannot be the most alpha version of yourself. You cannot be no alpha minded, alpha energy, sidewalk cracking, dominant ass man if you out here doing hoe shit. All right, all right. I always say this, man. Bitches is not just a female word, but that could go for male and female. A bitch is just a person who does have no regard for their pride or their dignity, and they do shit to try to get a one up. You know what I'm saying? They do shit to try to get a one up or whatever they got to do to benefit themselves, and they usually do it through tearing somebody else down to try to build themselves back up. That's usually bitch shit. And as I've been looking through YouTube and my podcast, I see a big shift, especially when in the red pill, the manosphere. I see a big shift, especially I'm gonna just go ahead and say it with black men. Like with the black YouTube, they're always tearing each other down. Like I don't know where the fuck they get that shit from, but I don't do that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Like me, if I see some simp shit, I'm like, yeah, he's simping. If he do some bitch shit, yeah, he do some bitch shit. Like it's a lot of whole, that's just whole energy. Like for example, I was looking up Shannon Sharp, cold call my dog, man. I like watching sports and I like watching sports talk shows, but that shit's starting to get real bitchy. Like it's a lot of whole shit. Like they started doing a lot of whole shit. I never liked Stephen A. Smith. So I was already when I first heard Kwame Brown go in on Stephen A. Smith, I was just like, yeah, this boy got some alpha energy on him because listen, I don't know if I could have sat my ass there quiet for 20 years. But he did exactly that, boy. He sat there quiet, studied his opponent, and he jumped on their ass and he's still on that ass to this day. I think he went in on this man. He go on this man every show. Every show he do, Charlemagne the God and Stephen A. Smith get cussed out. He gonna talk shit about. I think he gonna talk shit about them boys to the day he die, and I don't blame him because they do a lot of whole shit. Now, I like Shannon Sharp, but he do a lot of dick riding. That's some more whole energy, man. He do too much dick riding. And I'm talking about dick riding like no matter what, like a if this is dick riding. Like when a dude fuck up, right? Let's say your man's fuck up and let's say a sports figure like LeBron. LeBron fuck up, he always make excuses. LeBron don't even make excuses for himself. He make excuses for LeBron. That's dick riding, boy. And you know when you dick riding, when you making excuses for another man anyway. I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that shit at all. I go to the source, be like, bro, what happened, man? I did this, that. Okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna report back to them boys. You know what I'm saying? We as men, we gotta stop tearing each other down. Like I never really cared for all the shit Kwame Brown was talking, all the shit. he was talking. I didn't care about it. He was dropping some real gems, and you could feel the energy. You could feel certain things people say you gonna catch it if you're not a hoe, if you're not thinking like a woman. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not, oh, he cussing too much. I ain't worried about that. Keep cussing. I want to hear it all. You understand? I was listening to my man. I gotta do a podcast episode of all the guys I want y'all to listen to. I draw a lot of energy from them, and I give them a lot of shout outs. But I was listening to Chronicles of Judah the other day. I like Chronicles of Judah so much. I subscribe to his Patreon. That's how deep that brother go. But anyway, he take me down too many rabbit holes, and I can't listen to him every day because I'll be up all night. You know what I'm saying? Studying and pulling shit up on the internet and looking up Bible verses and certain types of Bible, all that. Anyways, but he said something real. He say, when you get information, you chew the bone, you chew the meat, and you spit out the bone. All right? Or some people say you chew the meat and you spit out the fat. You know? So basically, you gain gems and you get information. Even with me, you might not agree with everything I say. Like I did a consultation out. I was like the side nigga is beta. And my boy came on it. I said, I respectfully disagree. I enjoy being the side nigga. I said, bruh, if that's how you feel, you want to make a podcast about it, cool. He did, and it was good. I still don't agree, but it was good. But he ain't tear me down. He just said he ain't agree with me. He ain't call me no bitch ass nigga. None of that. He ain't call me no hoe. He ain't call me gay or none of that. Dog, these dudes on here be calling dudes gay, a hoe, uh, they don't like black. Like, bro, all I see is black men don't like black men. That's what it looks like from the outside looking in. Just me. If I were to close my eyes and I see dudes attacking Kwame Brown, except the guys he calling out, I can understand them guys shooting back at him. But all these other dudes, that's not even in the mix. He don't even got no problem with y'all. I don't know why they do that. But that's the whole energy. So what I'm telling y'all, if y'all gotta get online and attack people, you being a hoe. Now, I don't attack nobody. If I call you a simp and say you doing some shit or I make a joke, I'm a clown your ass now. I'm a clown, but I don't tear niggas down. I don't really do all that. I ain't got time for it. If I don't agree with you, that's fine. Okay. But like the other day, I seen a cat jump online. It's a whole little bonnet situation. I think a female sent it to me like, "Oh, Monique, they're killing Monique in these comments because she say you shouldn't wear a bonnet out in public." And I'm like, I agree with her, but I don't care. That's really none of my business. You know what I'm saying? Because if I see a chick with a bonnet on in public, I don't care how fine she is. She not getting no energy from me. And if I'm cold approaching, I'm still not gonna holler at her. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Because bitch, you got a bonnet on. I don't even want to see a bitch at her worst. Like, nah, bro, you got a bonnet on. I'm good, bro. Now, if you come to me, now if I ain't gonna lie, I done caught the number. Chick had the bonnet on, but she shot at me though, and she was fine. So like, I was like, cool, boy, you got some confidence in your ass. If you got a bonnet on and you holler at me, I like that. But anyways, man, uh, dude came on. Oh, I stand in solidarity with my sisters, and I'm wearing this. But I just call him a simp. That ain't none of your fucking business, nigga. And dudes be worried about stuff they shouldn't even be worried about. I could understand now if he had a bonnet business and he did that, like y'all buy my bonnets. Then all right, cool. I don't stop a man from getting money. I wouldn't even call this simping. I'm like, okay, that's a good little marketing thing. But before I did all that, because the first thing popped in my head, oh, he's simping. But let me check to see if he trying to make a dollar. Oh, he not making a dollar? Man, you a simp. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all boys think I'm crazy, but I run the game. I run the game how I see fit. You understand? I might not put a bonnet on my head, but it would have been a good marketing idea. Like, this man has a bonnet on his head. Y'all know women love when men pander, and you can make some money off of that, especially on the internet. They'll buy your product just because you pandering. You understand? I ain't gonna, but he wasn't on that. He was on some like some other stuff, some simping shit. But anyways, all that whole energy, man. You being the next man cheerleader, you tearing the next man down, you picking sides and attacking this guy. I don't do that. If you right, you right. If you wrong, you wrong. That's how you got to look at it from an alpha perspective. Remove all that freaking emotion from whatever y'all thinking about and look at it for um, an analytical perspective. And the number one thing you guys need to be doing is, how can this benefit my purpose? How can this benefit me? Okay, women going back and forth about bonnets. Does this can benefit my purpose? Does this benefit me? No. Move the fuck on. Keep scrolling. Even when I see women saying crazy shit about men, can this benefit my purpose? Yes, it can. I have a podcast. I do red pill. This is great red pill content. This is great example of female nature. You see female natures? Boom. Here it is, fellas. I keep telling y'all, boom. I do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all boys to figure that shit out, because sometimes it ain't all about the women, and sometimes it's just you got whole energy, and y'all wonder why people treat and look at you a certain way because there's so much whole energy out here. You could be the most gangsterest person and willing to shoot up everybody and anything and fight everybody, anything, and have 1,000 tattoos on your face and still be a hoe. I see it all the time. You still have whole energy. Life is simple, fellas. Y'all need to focus on what y'all need to focus on your purpose, on you dealing with. Does it have anything to do with my purpose? No. Does it stop me from making money? No. I ain't got to speak on everything I see. I observe it. I get too many emails and DMs. Oh, you need to talk about this. You need to talk about that. Bro, I'm not going to talk about two other men arguing. It is whole energy. I'm going to look at one man and the other man, and I'm going to decide who has the most alpha energy. And that's all the hell I do. That's it. Kwame Brown talking shit. I find it entertaining and hilarious, and he's dropping gems at the same goddamn time. This man been quiet for 20 years. Somebody who ain't speak on their situation for 20 years, I'm gonna listen to their ass. Cause it's always, my mama always used to tell me, it's two sides to every story. And guess what? Maybe 20, 30 years from now, Deshaun Watson, shout out Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson made me a lot of money. Deshaun Watson will come out and speak on this whole 22 rape allegation. I refuse to believe 22 he raped or sexually assaulted 22 women. I don't think he did nan one, because I know how this world work, and I know how conniving and evil powerful people could be to blackball your ass and fuck you up for the long run. Like I always said, he ever made, his biggest mistake he ever made was demanding a trade. You are not Tom Brady yet. God dang it. Sit there, shut your mouth, and get that paycheck, boy. It's a good reminder that these athletes are just highly paid employees. They are not the boss. If I could do it all over again, I would be the boss. I don't care if right now if somebody told me, hey, you got this business, we give you this business, and you're gonna make $30,000 a year. But you're the boss, you run the show, da 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 da. And guess what? I might take that shit. I just might take it. If I'm still be able to uphold my content and do everything else I usually do, I'll take it. Oh, I'm the boss. That's how you got to look at it. You want full control of your life. You want dominant control. Y'all always come on here, how to dominate women. How can I dominate? How can I get her to be submissive? Nigga, it's too late. If I'm gonna be honest with you, it's too late. If you asking me that question, it's too late. Let's start on the next woman. That woman already lost. You already lost her. She already know. She already know. You want her to be submissive. Like my ex, she knows I'm big on the submission. So she tried to use that as a bartering chip in a relationship to still get leverage. You're out of here. That's one thing about being an alpha male. You can't be afraid to walk away from a bitch. Yes, a bitch. You're in a relationship, and I'm gonna do a podcast. It's called You're in a Relationship with a Bitch. When you can't depend on your woman to do anything for your ass consistently, you're in a relationship with a bitch. If y'all arguing and fussing all the time, and whether who's right, who's wrong, you're in a relationship with a bitch. And that's fine. But you need to know that you're in a relationship with that type of woman. And guess what? The longer you're in a relationship with that woman and you going back and forth and arguing with that woman, that's whole energy. Whole energy. I dealt and lived in whole energy for a couple of years. You feel me? I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with y'all, man. I done been there, done that. I'm telling you, ever since I switched over and went full alpha mode, my life has been peaceful. I'm telling you, a woman could call my phone crying. Hey, call me back later when you done crying. It's not that serious. It ain't the end of the fucking world. Cause I don't play. I don't deal with whole energy. I'm not finna go back and forth. I explain myself to you a little bit. I ain't even have to do that. Sometimes I don't even do it. It just depends on the day. You might get me. I'm more of a peaceful person. I like people to understand, and cause I care. I'm personable. But catch me on the fucking day where I don't give a fuck. And a chick I'm dating or talking to call me crying. It's a wrap for her. All right, peace. You might get blocked. She might get blocked. You know what I'm saying? And don't even know. I don't announce my blocks. You just finna get blocked. You'll figure it out later. But you guys gotta understand that you don't want to get caught up in the whole energy of going back and forth and always beefing and always all that fucking drama. Life too short and it's bigger fish to fry. Nobody listening to this podcast really benefited off of beef like that. The people who benefit off the beef are entertainers, actors. That's who benefit off of beef. Entertainers, actors, ball players. They probably could benefit off of beef. You understand what I'm saying? And you strike while the iron's hot, you probably could get you a check or two. But us regular Joe Schmoes, we don't benefit off of beefing with another person. That's why I don't understand. You'll never get me on this podcast. And like I said, it was discovered by me long ago that somebody made a podcast slandering me and all that, and people came to me about it, and I never spoke on it, and I'm never gonna speak on it because it's fucking beneath me, and I cannot profit off that shit. If anything, the person who made the podcast, I thank him. Cause all you gonna do is bring people over here to see what the fuck I'm talking about. You understand? And we always, as an alpha male, you gotta learn how to always win and benefit off the fucking hate. When people go to hating on me or talking shit about me, that's going to spark everybody else's interest. And it's going to expose. When you got somebody actually focused and trying to tell your business and trying to tell you, they're just haters. They're haters, they're cop blockers, they're all of that. They don't want to see you win. I connect. Lord, strike me down right now if I, in my sleep, if I ever go to bed hating on the next man. If I have an issue with the next man, I don't go online and throw shade or nothing. I go straight to that man. I go straight to him and say, "Hey, look, man, I got an issue with you. Chill the fuck out. You being a hoe. You being a simp. Whatever that is, keep my name out your mouth." And if a nigga can't do that, then I try to remove him out my life, block him, whatever I need to do. If I catch him, I catch him. If I don't, I don't. But I'm letting you know now. I tell a nigga quick, he a hoe. He a bitch. Quick. You ain't gonna do nothing but get mad and try to fight me. Okay, if you really trying to be about the issue, you gonna try to shoot me. Good luck with that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't deal with those type of dudes, and I don't deal with that kind of energy, man. I just keep it. I keep it cool, keep it cordial. A lot of cats be talking slick about me, and that's fine. I'ma still be successful. So you gotta understand, like you don't go back and forth with that, man. That's just whole energy, and we not on that over here in alphacology, man. Study of the alpha male, being the most alpha version of ourselves. That every day. Um, shout out to my people who dropped some cash app on me, man. I gotta shout out my boy James. Shout out James, man. Shout out Ryan with the $85 cash out, man. That's what's up. Oh yeah. To Ray Johnson. Shout out to Ray. Thank you, baby girl, for now. I gotta say, it's some solid ass females out here. One thing about me, I don't hate women at all. Women are going to be women, bro. Straight up. She gave me $100 cash out. That's crazy. A female, a woman. She believed in my message. She support that shit. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. There's some good ass chicks out here, man. You got some good women out here, man. Y'all just gotta pick them out right, man. Like I always tell y'all, I have some horrible ass experiences with women, and I have some beautiful experiences with women. And the crazy part is, some of the experiences I have with women, like my most horrible experiences, that same woman gave me some of my most beautiful experiences. It's so crazy. But you got to understand, it's duality in everybody. So everybody has a good side and a bad side. I just try to get all I can out the good side of a woman before I even meet her bad side. But that goes with a lot of taming and a lot of smoothing shit out, and just being alpha as fuck. Being honest, the best gift you could give a woman is not fucking material things, not money, not anything. The best thing you could give a woman or a man is the fucking truth. That's the best thing. That's the best gift you could give them. That's the most valuable thing you could give anyone is the goddamn truth. And that shit is definitely, definitely saving my ass. Especially when it comes to these females. It's really saving my ass. Girl told me, "Oh, you talk to everybody." Yup, everybody. How many girls you talk to? Right now, 4. Maybe 6 tomorrow. I'm working on 6. Maybe 8 by the end of the week. I tell them all that. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Why are you talking to all these women? Because guess what? If you're giving me good energy and I feel like you can add value to my life, I'm gonna add you to the roster. And as soon as they don't add value, I don't see the value in them no more of adding value to my life. They're off the roster. They're just my friends. All of them my friends. I tell women all the time, hey, I don't subscribe to just one woman or just because we dating. Just because I tell you I take you on a date don't mean you're the only one. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about dating in a minute because you don't want to go on too much dates and do too much things with these women. It's going to put a hole in your pocket. Especially the women I date and I like to date. Women I like to date, I can't just put I just can't, how can I put it? I just can't take them anywhere. Type of women I like to date. hmm I don't be doing the $200 dates now. Don't get it twisted. Now, some of them, I don't mind doing a $200 date because they don't put in. They done, they done donated the apple and stuff. Mm, I mean the conch salad. But some of them deserve that nice date. So when you see me with a fine one on my arm on a date, they earned it. They earned it. They passed a couple tests. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I just go on a date and I just invite them, like, yeah, I'm going here. I date myself all the time. When y'all see me out, usually I'm by myself. Um, with that being said, man, I need you guys to understand, man. We not doing this whole shit, man. We not going back and forth. We not dirty macking, slick hating, none of that. Once you see a man on some other shit, some whole shit, like the Charlemagne's and the Shannon Sharps. I ain't tell y'all what Shannon Sharp did. They cold called my boy Julio Jones, and Julio said some stuff that I know if he knew he was on national TV, he wouldn't have said. Real talk. He wouldn't have said. And that was some whole shit Shannon Sharp did. That's like a dude calling you three-way and the other chick on the line be like, yeah, what you said about Keisha? Yeah, man, you know Keisha easy. She buy that life. She a hoe, man. Yeah, hey, just watch yourself with Keisha. Oh yeah, Keisha on the line. You like, doing all that. Yeah, you can't trust dudes like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? And we'll definitely jump in. But we know about Charlemagne the God and Stephen A. Smiths and whatever dude, what's the name got going on? Whatever dude, um, whatever Kwame Brown got going on over there. I beg y'all to go check that out. It's hilarious. He is funny. He go you know who his enemies are. Like that's it. I can tell you he's a man once like that's some real alpha shit. Once I peg you as an enemy, you always my enemy. Until I get an apology, until I get a talking, like till we meet face to face. You feel me? Once I peg you as, and I don't have too many enemies. I got one, maybe two, and I don't mind. I'm comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? They know who they is, and we just gonna keep it a bug, and we gonna you don't say nothing to me, I don't say nothing to you, type shit. If things are said, it might go there. That you know what I'm saying? So even that might die down after a couple years. You know what I'm saying? It might that even those two enemies, couple enemies I do have, might die down a couple years. Who knows? Because if I keep grinding, keep growing, I'm gonna be so successful. They ain't gonna, they can't even. I can't even see you as a threat no more. I don't see him as a threat now. But you know what I'm saying? It's just so funny. Like it's it's hilarious. Like the more successful you become, the your enemies turn into haters now. They're not even your enemies no more because they're your haters. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're on a new level. Like, for example, Kevin Durant and LeBron James are both NBA players. So they can't really be a hater. They can't they Kevin Durant can't really be LeBron James' hater. That's his enemy. Because they're basically equal. That's his equal. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if Kevin Durant get hurt and he's on the bench for a year and he's still not liking LeBron and he's still saying LeBron is his enemy, nah, you just a hater. You're not even on LeBron level because you can't move your legs. You know what I'm saying? Or you're injured. So that's how I look at it with people I call my enemies now. Like, well, you're not really my enemy because you're not really on my level. So you're just another hater. You understand what I'm saying? Or my rival. You're not even my rival because we're not even on the same level. We don't make the same money. We don't do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna engage because if I engage with somebody like that, now I'm engaging in whole shit. You feel what I'm saying? Once you see a dude not on your level, now you engaging in whole shit if you still engaging. For example, I could see Floyd Mayweather and say, hey, fight me, Floyd. Fuck all that, blah, blah, blah. Call him a bitch and all. He's not going to fight me. Why? Because I'm not on his level. I'm not on his level. We're not the same. We are not the same men, especially when it comes to fighting or finances. I could challenge him to a football game or a basketball game and probably beat him. But he's not going to do that because, again, we're not on the same level. And when you're a smart alpha male, you do not cross over. You stay in your lane. For example, if I start challenging a dude that plays soccer and he say, you know what, meet me on the soccer field so I could kick your ass in soccer in front of all the girls, right? And those same women go to the soccer field. Oh, you coming? No, I don't fucking play soccer. That's not my lane. That is not my lane. And I tell that soccer player, meet me in the boxing ring. Meet me on the football field. Meet me on the court. You know what I'm saying? And he accepts, guess what? Now I'm gonna look like the main alpha because he didn't stay in his lane. He jumped into his whole energy. He thought he was gonna switch a lane and compete with me. And you don't do that, fellas. Y'all stay in y'all lane. When somebody go to talking shit about what they could do, I go to talking shit about what I could do over here. Oh, come challenge me over here. I'm not gonna challenge you over there. I'm gonna challenge you over here. Now, if you want to come over here and get dusted, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm not finna go over there. I'm gonna respect you. I respect all men because every man has a weakness, and your weakness might be another man's strength. So why you gonna play into that shit? You understand? You understand? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's what we're doing now. Um, with that being said, man, y'all know I do the consultations. Y'all can hit me up on IG, Twitter. Twitter, just type in Alphacology, you'll see the logo. IG, Mufasa_Fashaw. You'll see me there. Um, you want to donate to the Cash App? It's Cash App Gregory Fashaw. Again, Cash App Gregory Fashaw. If you want to go online, man, I got the shirts on deck. The Alphacology shirts. Black, purple, white, orange, pink, whatever color. Get the Alphacology leggings for your old lady. I got the women's workout gear. I could not, I repeat, I could not pass that up. So it's all on my website, alphacology.com. You could book a consultation on alphacology.com as well. I should have threw that at the beginning, but my next few podcasts, I'll throw them at the beginning. But yeah, alphacology.com, man. I told y'all, man. I told y'all, I take this serious. This is my brand. I wasn't playing around with it. I built the website. I built the merch. You can get you an Alphacology hat. I got a red hat, black hat, and white hat with the alpha symbol, man. I gotta break down that alpha symbol too. I'm gonna tell you what my symbol stands for a little bit later. But with that being said, this is not tea, it's protein. Peace out.